Karen who feels entitled is on the verge of assaulting this police officer in an extremely violent manner. As a result, she will inevitably have to deal with the repercussions.
Get out of here! Get the...
Hey, let me go!
However, this is merely one of 5 instances where reckless Karens attempt to confront police officers, only to learn the hard way why it's unwise to challenge the law. The saga begins with Jenny Rose Saunders, who was discovered driving a vehicle with a suspended registration on April 26, 2022. When a local officer approached her regarding the issue, she resolved to make it an unforgettable night for them. Precisar. Isalpi sends the fin for Krasibad, Bazas, and Tankalot. The break.
How are you, man? Officer Balls, our Scots Police. Your license, registration, insurance?
Yeah.
You have your license? You have your license, registration, and insurance?
Yeah, no problem.
I need your license. Ma'am, your license, registration, and insurance. If you don't comply, I will break the window and you will be placed under arrest. You understand that?
In a manner typical of a Karen, she begins by being as difficult as humanly possible, refusing to communicate with the police. If this was the extent of the case, it would be just another routine day for these officers. However, this was merely the beginning of an incredibly perilous and startling situation.
Ma'am, step out of the vehicle.
Sorry, I'm trying to call someone to make sure that I'm safe.
Step out of the vehicle. You are safe. Stop.
I don't feel safe. I do not feel safe.
Don't trap my
Feel safe?
Don't trap my arm.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Hey, ma'am, lower the window. You're going to hurt this officer.
Lower your window.
Ma'am, lower
your window with your other arm.
Ma'am,
lower your window with your other arm.
The officer is now immobilized and incapable of moving. However, this doesn't appear to bother the woman. Rather than lowering the window and obeying the commands, she opts to intensify the situation even more.
You are now under arrest.
Ma'am,
you are now under arrest.
Ma'am, lower the window.
You are now under... Stop!
Ma'am, lower the window! Ma'am, lower the window! Ma'am, lower the window! Send an additional unit. Get out of the car.
Why?
You're arrested now.
Why? What did I do? I'm just trying to call myself here.
Raise the window, an officer.
I didn't realize
Can we open this door?
Why are you guys doing this right now?
You're under arrest.
What did I do? Can you tell me what I did, you
You're arrested
guys?
for aggravated assault against a police officer.
Can you tell me what I did? I am
You're under
hurt
arrest.
here.
You're under arrest.
Under arrest for
Step out of the car.
what?
Step out of the car.
Step out of the car.
Turn around, and on your back.
Under arrest for what? Can you tell me?
Aggravated assault.
How is there aggravated assault? Could you please tell me?
Karens of this sort often exhibit a pronounced tendency for selective hearing, choosing to acknowledge only what suits their interests. Initially, this was merely a routine traffic stop that could have been a misunderstanding or a false alarm. However, her aggressive behavior and disregard for the law resulted in her being charged with assault and being held responsible for the cost of a shattered window.
Pat her down real quick. Yeah, search her now.
Serious right now?
Yeah, you're under arrest.
Do you have a mother? Do you have a sister?
We're past that already. You're under arrest for aggravated assault. He told you multiple times to lower your window, open the door, and then when he put his arm through your window and you intentionally raised the window and then hurt this officer, now you're under arrest for aggravated assault. And plus,
You are accusing me of something I did not do.
you're not. You're under arrest.
Are you guys serious right now?
Step into the vehicle, watch your head.
Yeah, so can I...
Step into the vehicle and watch your head.
Perhaps the most astounding aspect of this case is that this woman isn't under the influence of alcohol or drugs. She's merely intoxicated with a sense of entitlement, exhibiting only the most severe manifestations of such behavior.
So you're not giving me any chance to retrieve my stuff or make sure my things are okay?
Stay there.
Why? You're not going to tell me why I was pulled over to begin
Ma'am, watch
with?
your foot. Watch your foot. You explain everything. Just watch your foot.
No, you're not explaining.
Even back at the police station, her behavior remains unchanged.
You're gonna get some wall. You guys please put your hands against the wall. On the wall. On them.
I really do not
Alright, you want to get
the wall.
instruction too?
I
But
really
you're
don't.
not following instructions is your
They're
problem.
on the wall.
No, they're not. They're not touching. Put
Are
them
you
on-
gonna clean them?
Put them on the wall.
Are
and
you
I'm not
gonna
going to
clean
tell
them?
you again.
So could you clean it for me, please?
Do you? No.
Oh,
Put your hands on the
I'm,
wall.
I'm putting them on the wall.
Ma'am, I'm not going
They're
to have
not
sex with
moving.
you.
They're not moving. I
Place
assure
them.
you.
I don't want your shirt.
Can I pee?
No,
Can I
put
pee?
your hands on the wall now.
I need
I'm
to
not
pee.
asking you a question.
Can I pee?
Place your arms on the wall. If I have to hold them, I will
Can
hold
I
them.
pee,
When I'm
please?
done.
Yes.
Wow. If somebody could just, listen, it would be so hard, right? It would be done already.
I'm so sorry that you have such a life, because I do too. But Jesus, you picked the wrong job.
Yeah, I picked the wrong job.
Yeah, you did.
Fortunately, Jenny Rose received a stern lesson when she was charged with aggravated assault on a police officer, resisting arrest and obstruction of justice. It was swiftly revealed that she had an active arrest warrant in New Jersey and a fugitive warrant in Pennsylvania. Clearly, this wasn't Jenny Rose's first encounter with the law, but at least she didn't react to the police in the same manner as the next Karen we're about to discuss. On the morning of May 26, 2023, a janitor requested that a woman vacate the restroom so he could proceed with his cleaning duties. However, the woman responded with extreme aggression, engaging in a heated argument and hurling obscenities at the janitor. The police were summoned, leading to an extraordinarily bizarre and violent encounter.
You got ID on us?
No.
You don't?
No, why do I need to give you my ID?
Because I'm conducting an investigation.
I'm going to report you when I get done. Give
Okay,
you
what's your name?
information that I need, and I'm telling
What's
you
your
I'm
name?
feminist.
Despite her initial resistance, the police officers soon discovered that her name was Maya. She was clearly dissatisfied with the morning's events and had already threatened to report the officer within seconds of their interaction. As one might anticipate, her uncooperative and lackluster attitude did not end there.
All right, ma'am, you can lose the attitude or just put you in handcuffs.
You can do what you got to do.
You're not in control here, ma'am.
Yes, I am.
So, I'm going to tell you right now, you can lower your voice, I'm going to put you in handcuffs and take you to jail for disorderly conduct. I'm going to inform you of some city ordinances, such as we have a no camping in the city of Key West. Essentially, if you have a barrier between yourself and the ground and or your personal elements, that is camping. It does not matter if you're asleep or not. If you're caught camping, from this point forward, you can and will be arrested.
The officer courteously enlightens Maya about certain laws relevant to her circumstances, as she appears to be camping in local parks. This is prohibited in the city of Key West. Predictably, she reacts negatively to this information and threatens to send the video footage of their interaction to her attorney.
So if you turn around and film this,
I did.
there's
I
no...
gave that to my lawyer
Ma'am,
yesterday.
stop. Ma'am, I'm only going to tell you one more time not to raise
I'm
your
not
voice
yelling.
at me.
This is how
I
I
have not
speak.
yelled at you.
So don't
I have
ask
not
me any
been
questions, because this is
Ma'am,
how I talk.
Ma'am, last warning. I'm just going to put you in handcuffs. You're not going to yell at me. You're not going to scream at me. You need to turn around and film the rules and regulations of all the parks and city beaches, because if you break any of those city ordinances, you can and will be arrested. Here's your identification. All these warnings will be annotated. Well, that's not very nice. That's very rude, actually.
For regrettably, Maya didn't find this situation amusing. In fact, she was so offended that she decided to dial 911, despite the officer's goodwill and decision to let her go. This action led the police to locate her just a few minutes after they had initially dismissed her, leading to a more grave conversation.
Put your phone down, put your bag down.
They're arresting me now.
Turn around, face the wall, put your hands behind your back. I'm arresting you for misuse of 911. You do not have a legitimate emergency, and you have 2 police officers standing in front of you.
Let's go so I can report you.
Stop. Face the wall.
Don't touch me. I do not want you patting me down or anything.
I don't care. That's not how this works.
Do not touch me.
Ma'am, stop. You're not getting in my vehicle unless I search you.
So you need to call a female. Do not f***ing touch me.
That is not how
If
this
you
works.
touch me, I swear to God, I'm going to kick. I'm going to fight. I swear to God.
Separate your feet.
No, you're not touching me.
Ma'am.
You're not touching me. Get my touch me. I got a f***ing dress on.
You need to stop.
To be fair, she did give them a warning. As the officer pointed out, that's not how things operate. Maya is demonstrating a textbook example of how to escalate a simple conversation into a slew of criminal charges. Interestingly, there was more to this altercation than initially apparent.
No, I did not bite you. I did not f***ing bite you.
Did I bite
What is that?
myself?
I did not do that.
All over.
You lying.
Right there.
You squirt me, and I do have injuries.
Ma'am?
You see that shit?
You need to
Don't
calm down.
play with me.
Ma'am?
You threw me to the ground like a f***ing man.
You tried to elbow me.
You can't.
Because you tried to touch my vagina.
Stop.
Get the from over me like
Do
that.
not.
Get off of me.
Stop.
If you swipe me up, that's more.
Well, you've already elbowed me, bit him.
Because you tried to touch my vagina.
Nobody tried to touch
And you
your
did
vagina,
not get
ma'am.
elbowed. You lying now. You trying to make the
Okay.
situation worse. But I got it on camera.
And so do we.
During the takedown, Maya bit, kicked, slapped, and elbowed the officers, all the while alleging that they were the ones mistreating her. Eventually, a second team of officers arrived to evaluate the situation. Unbelievably, she persisted in her violent and disorderly conduct, leading to her arrest on 2 counts of battery on a police officer, 1 count of resisting arrest, and 1 count of misusing 911. Despite being mature enough to know better, Maya's behavior was particularly disheartening, especially when compared to an 18-year-old who behaved similarly. This young woman was pulled over after the police received multiple calls about what appeared to be a severely impaired driver. She was reportedly swerving on the road, driving into oncoming traffic, and had even collided with several objects with her car.
Yeah, what kind of errands you running?
Shopping, killing birds, just adult things.
So where were you coming from?
I am on the way to pick up on my friend, and I don't like doing things by myself because I have anxiety, so I like people coming on rides with me. So I was gonna go pick her up so I can.
However, it appeared that the company of a friend wasn't the sole source of anxiety relief this young woman required on her journey to accomplish her adult responsibilities. The officers quickly noticed a number of suspiciously shaped pills on the car's front seat.
We pretty much stay simple then.
Ma'am, is your ID in your purse? All right, I'll get it. I'll get it. Hey, I said I'll get it. Stand over there at the end of your car. Do you hear me?
Okay, but if you were more respectful about it, if I'm just saying, all right, if we're all humans here, if you were more respectful about it,
Where's your ID at? Is it in here?
Can I look for my wallet? Well, like, why
I got
are you
it.
looking for my wallet? The thing is, that's my property. You have no choice.
Actually, I do, because I found freaking Xanax bars on your driver's seat. If you want to explain something, explain those.
Girl, the fact that you're just looking through my stuff.
They were in plain view.
Yep.
As the encounter progresses, the girl appears to grow increasingly disoriented and bewildered. It's as if she realizes the gravity of her situation and begins to adopt a more aggressive stance.
Like to sit down on the grass over there?
Like, can I sit down in my car?
No, you
What
cannot.
if I just have to, like, hand my hands up?
No,
Everything?
you're not getting back in your car. You can sit on the grass over there, or we can sit in the back of this car here, whichever one you prefer. Okay?
I'm gonna get my phone.
No, you're not. You're staying right here.
Okay, but why can't I get my phone to, like, at least have
You're
my
not getting
own
back in that
thing?
car until they're done.
Okay, but I feel like I should be able to. It's my right to, like, put anything that's happening in
Everything's
my life.
being recorded right
I
here.
know, but why can't I record it for myself?
You're not going back in that car.
But why can't I?
You can request this recording.
You can come with me to my car. My phone
Hey.
is right on that seat. One of y'all can come to me to that seat to get my car.
Regrettably for her, the police officers have reached their limit with her incessant babbling. They decide to get serious, and we are treated to the spectacle of her attempting to rationalize her actions.
Has your car always been like that in the front?
Yes, I have. Yeah, honestly, what happened first? Okay, see, this is part of my.
I do.
One day I came back from work, like, just like, was like getting off and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was missing. No clue how it was missing.
When I got here, I saw your demeanor, your actions, and all that stuff, okay? I'm looking at your pupils, I'm looking at your eyes, and I think that you might be on the influence of some type of narcotic. Not alcohol, but I believe in narcotic, okay? So based off of what I'm seeing so far, would you be willing to do a field sobriety test to dispel my suspicions that you're under the influence of any type of narcotic?
Refusing these tests is seldom a wise decision. However, given the girl's poor performance, she might stand a better chance by taking her chances in court. As anticipated, she was promptly handcuffed. It was at this point that her demeanor shifted from being bewildered to becoming a potential threat.
Ooh, damn, girl.
Down. Damn.
You got it?
Yeah.
You want to try that?
Oh, you want to choke? Ow, ow. Oh, you want to choke me out, girl? You want to choke me out, girl? Holy.
the disoriented girl finally secured in the back seat, the only remaining threat is to the mental well-being of the officer tasked with transporting her back to the station.
Last time one of you guys took me to the mental hospital, my grandparents could not find me for weeks! Okay, and you officers were like, oh, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna say this is wrong, but all you guys do is lie.
That's gonna be a fun ride out there.
Yeah. Man, I can still hear it. I can still hear it.
Jeez. Regrettably, the specific charges against her remain undisclosed, but they likely included a DUI and resisting arrest. Interestingly, the only location where you're more likely to encounter a Karen causing a scene with the police than on the streets is at an airport. At Salt Lake City International Airport, a woman was informed that she would have to relinquish her ILC for a middle one. While this is a reasonable request with numerous potential justifications, it resulted in her having an absolute meltdown, providing us with one of the most comical Karen outbursts ever witnessed.
I told them, then the girls let me sit where I wanted to sit, and then they took me off the plane. But I walked off allowing. They did not arrest me. They did not handcuff me. They did not touch me to get off the plane.
What's going on? So nobody.
They need to let me, either they need to buy me a hotel ticket and get me back to New York, or they need to let me aboard the plane.
If she wishes to reboard the plane, she will first need to regain her composure. Airlines prioritize passenger comfort above all else and retain the right to deny boarding. In an alternate scenario, this woman could have calmed down, apologized, and accepted her fate of occupying a middle seat. However, such a straightforward resolution would be too mundane for a Karen of this caliber.
Your behavior, okay?
My behavior?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a plane for the aisle seat. They gave me an E, which is a middle seat.
Right.
That is not what I paid for.
You have your ID?
What does that have to do with anything?
Right now the police are here. We're going to find out the who, the why, the what. So I just need to know
Okay,
who
well,
you
you
are.
better.
Yeah, let's go have a seat over there.
Come over here so that
We'll have a seat over there.
All right, well, you better get me a hotel.
sit down.
Now.
No, I would like to hear what people are saying.
Just have a seat.
You can have a conversation.
I am allowed to hear what they are
Stand right
saying.
there, because I'm going to catch up with you.
How is that thin ice? What have I done? They have tried to work with me by taking me off the plane? Ask them.
That's why Officer Cross listened to you. He's going to go.
What have I done on the plane?
Well,
I would like to ask you what I have done on the plane.
Her demeanor is gradually escalating into a more confrontational stance, transitioning from irritation to anger. This provokes the police officers to adopt a defensive posture and assert their authority.
You're going to be escorted
I don't
out.
live
Delta's
here.
not flying.
I live in New York.
Good. Okay. Delta,
Dude, who's paying for my ticket?
you're going to have to, you got refunded.
I got refunded
Let's
to live in Utah?
We're going to walk out because you
I
are
don't
not a
live
Delta
here.
passenger.
I don't know anyone here.
You're
If
not a
anything,
Delta
I need to get a
passenger now.
ride back to New York.
Delta is denying you service, okay? Delta Airlines, a private company, is denying you service.
Why
We're gonna go to the other
though?
airline.
Because you guys denied me service. Why? You don't even know why.
Okay,
So
let's
you
walk
better
out.
get me a flight back
Grab
to
your
New
bag.
York.
Okay.
I don't live in Utah.
Jacqueline,
I've never been here.
Jacqueline,
Dude.
walk out. We can work on you.
Where am I gonna go?
I can answer those questions, but we're gonna walk
No,
out.
I don't want to go anywhere. Where am I gonna go in Utah?
While her frustration is somewhat comprehensible, given that she's stranded in an unfamiliar state with no place to go, her behavior only exacerbates the situation. There's only one possible outcome if she continues to act this way.
Keep doing this yelling. We're gonna look at criminal charges, okay? Disorderly conduct.
Dude, this is on you though.
This is not on me, okay?
Yeah, this is on you.
You caused a disturbance. They have deplaned
No,
a plane.
I did not cause a disturbance.
Jacqueline?
They told me I would get an aisle.
Jacqueline?
All right, dude,
okay,
give me
please,
my.
wait. Come here.
Give
come
me
here.
my. I didn't
Okay.
do.
Let's go tennis.
Stop!
Your hands behind your back.
Stop! I don't live in Utah.
Stop resisting. Hands behind your
I
back.
don't
Hands
live in
behind your back.
Utah.
Hands behind your back. Stop resisting. Hands behind your back.
Ow!
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting. Hands behind your back.
Let me just go home. Let me just go home.
Put this
Let
hand
me
behind
just
your
go
back.
home. No.
Jacqueline,
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
put your hand behind your back. Stop resisting. Where's your car? Start.
Get up.
Right there.
In a way, this arrest could be seen as a silver lining for the woman. At least now, she doesn't have to stress about securing accommodation, as she'll be spending the night in jail.